Hi, my name is Charlie Pratt. I'm a builder-developer. I built the Saddlebrook Ridge Equestrian Center. It's a combined training facility. We're located in the New Jersey Pinelands in Chemung Township.
And I'm Gail Pratt, and my job is to oversee the operations of the farm. We provide a wonderful setting with nutritional care and horse care, and as Charlie said, the combined training emphasis with dressage and cross-country jumping. And it's a wonderful setting to own and to board and to train a horse. Saddlebrook Ridge is comprised of a main building, an indoor arena, a training barn, and a carriage house. Charlie selected the site of where the buildings would be. We did a lot of planning together.
Where the main barn is, there's predominant wind blows there almost constantly all summer long. So the barn was put in that position for air movement through the barn on a hot day during the summer. The barn has 60 overhead windows, so the air moves constantly in the barn, so there's no stagnant air or any barn smells. So we took that all into consideration. And actually, during the summer, the barn's about 15 to 20 degrees cooler when you walk in the barn than outside because of the aeration system we put in.
The barn is comprised of 31 stalls. There's a center office that looks overhead of the stalls. There are 2 tack rooms, 2 feed rooms. Many of our boarders are professional people, so we have lavatories with showers for them to change and go on to their work lives. Everything, every amenity in the farm is designed for the horses to have #1 comfort, and in addition to that, to have safety. Our shed rows are 16 feet wide so that horses can pass each other without getting caught. There are no trunks in the facility because we've mounted on the walls boxes for the boarders to keep their grooming tools. I didn't want to have anything that my employees needed to clean around, so this way we can hose everything off, the floors are always clean, and it makes it less labor intensive to keep the facility nice. When we considered what kind of stalls we wanted for our horses, there were a few things that I felt were very important. #1 was size, roominess for the horse to move about. We wanted a good flooring system, and we wanted good ventilation. So we chose not to put hay overhead. We have a big open, airy ceiling with ceiling fans that help to move the air in addition to the cupolas and the windows up on top. There's windows across from every stall to assist with ventilation. But we also designed taller bars. I wanted them to be the hunter green to keep with our theme color, if you will, throughout the farm. And I designed also a gate system on each of the stall doors for horses that would need to hang their heads out and yet have the security of a closed latch door. We also put in feeding doors, which makes it very easy to drop the feed in without having to enter every single stall. The indoor arena is 90 by 240 feet, and we have a lounge at the end of it that looks into the indoor arena, which is a lovely heated and air-conditioned space that allows us to do entertaining, as well as to have a nice site for auditing activities at the farm. From that vantage point, you were also permitted to look to the outdoor arena, where frequently when we have shows, you can see the judging and all the activities going on there. People choose to bring their horses to Saddlebrook Ridge because of the training and the care that we offer. They really highly value the kinds of routine care that are offered for their horses, and they're very happy with the feeding program, the turnout program, the way we match horses personality-wise. They get along well in the pastures, and sometimes provide individual pasturing for horses that need that kind of a turnout opportunity. We also have sand paddocks for horses that cannot be on the grass just because of their own nutritional needs. So every decision that's made is made around what is right for the horse, and our boarders are people who come to us because that's a value that they share.
My name is Emily Greenwald, and I've been a boarder here at Saddlebrook for about 2 years. I have a stallion here. He's the only stallion at the barn right now, but we've had other stallions. This mare I just purchased from Canada. She was imported from Holland, and she came in late last night. She's in the quarantine paddock here. They stay in this paddock for about a week or 2, depending on where they came from, before they're exposed to the other horses. So I'm excited to have her here. She's a jumper. should be able to go all the way up to Grand Prix level. And this facility is the best place to have a horse like that. There are tons of jumps, dressage rings, a bunch of different trainers. You can bring in whatever trainer you want, basically. And a huge jumping field in the back, an exercise hill. It's a great place to have a horse that has that kind of potential, or even just to have a horse that's a pleasure horse and ride around the property. It's a beautiful facility.
Riders are initially taught, if they're people who are coming into the farm for lessons, how to groom, how to tack up a horse, to learn about the different parts of the horse, a lot of safety issues as to where to stand, how to clean the feet, and how to lead a horse so that they are in the proper place. When people come to ride at Saddlebrook for the first time, they'll do lunge lessons on a horse, and they'll learn how to develop a seat before they really start handling the reins and the mouth of the horse, because balance is so important, and you don't want to be pulling on a horse's mouth in order to balance yourself. So we spend a lot of time developing the seat, and we go from the beginners right on up to advanced level riders. Most of our riders are combined trainers, so they enjoy jumping at our jump fields or at our event course around the perimeter. All of our riders enjoy pleasure riding, where they just enjoy the trails and the adjacent Wharton State Forest, which is 2 blocks from the farm. Most of our boarders are very discriminate about the kind of training that they get, and we bring a lot of different clinicians in who support the regular training that they receive here at Saddlebrook. So we really do enjoy horses and every kind of training opportunity, because we see how much there is overlap and I guess the way the disciplines can really come together. We have shows and other kinds of activities here for people to demonstrate the skills that they've learned. One of the shows we host each year is a nationally rated AHSA show, and that's usually early in May. And we sponsor classes right from the USDF beginner groups right onto the Grand Prix and musical freestyles. We have people trailer in for our shows, as well as people who are boarding and training here at Saddlebrook, participating in them. And the public is also invited to come and see this kind of an activity. We feel that it's really a positive public relations statement for people to come and see not only this beautiful facility, but to actually appreciate how wonderful horses are and how people can work in concert with them.
Hello, I'm Kirk Pratt with Ackerman & Pratt Custom Builders. We build homes in the Saddlebrook Ridge Equestrian Center community in Chemung, New Jersey. We also build in several other communities throughout South Jersey. The Chemung setting is a little more of a rural setting, which is nice. You're kind of out beyond where any major development is going to be taking place in the future. And the township is located in the Pinelands, and so a significant portion of the town property in the township is actually state or federally owned. The Saddlebrook Ridge community is a community that will have about 30 homes in it when it's complete. It has a multitude of different home styles and designs. We can lay out and design a house from scratch. We can work off of your plans. We can work off of our own existing designs. And your home isn't necessarily a Model A or Model B where there's 20 of them in the neighborhood, so your home is unique, and that adds to your property value. We're very flexible with the customers in what we include with or can put into the home. In a situation where a typical tract home builder may not allow you to do certain things, that is our market niche. That is what we do. We're continually upgrading the materials and products we put into our homes. We use high-end appliances. We do extensive trim work in the homes, and we try to make each one different from the other one. Many items, a custom home buyer with us will find that they don't need to upgrade at all. Our standard is a very nice standard. The neighborhood has a wonderful feeling when you drive in it in the early evening. All the pier lights are on, the houses are lit up, and the neighborhood just has a magical feeling. It looks like a painting, or a piece of artwork that's been done. So that's what we've attempted to do with the neighborhood.
There's nowhere in South Jersey that you can go to have the beautiful view that we have at Saddlebrook Ridge, with the quality homes that we construct and also a beautiful equestrian facility.
I think our most important goal with Saddlebrook Ridge is to provide a wonderful training facility for horses, but even more so for people to really enjoy their animals. It's a relaxed environment, and we hope sometime in the near future you'll come and see what we're about.